Good day, this is Graham Bibby here, speaking to you on behalf of connectprivatewealth.com. In the slide you see in front of you, you'll see I'm wearing my Southeast Capital hat because I am an advisor and board director. As you will see, I'm an author, entrepreneur, investment guru across stocks, currencies, commodities and today property. And I just want to talk to you about a way that you can invest in property in a fantastic growth area and make money the day that you buy. Just to give you some background about me, if you don't know already, and you search me on YouTube, I've done over 1,000 TV and conference appearances since 1991. I've been a regular speaker on CNBC, on Bloomberg TV, on Reuters TV, BBC TV, CNN. I speak at hedge fund conferences around the world, and I speak on radio. I speak at all sorts of subjects because I am in the business, the ultimate business of money and making money. So whether it's currencies, whether it's the stock market, whether it's a property market, wherever the opportunity is, I'm there. The idea here today is I'm going to talk to you about where you can go now ahead of the pack. You can get there first. The secret is to get where the next boom will be, not where it used to be. And right now in Australia, and I've examined this market in depth, I have over 20 years experience in this market, and in the last year to last October, I spent a whole year walking the streets of Australia. It is a huge country. It's the size of America, but there are 300 million or so people living in America, and there's somewhere around 22 million people living in Australia. So there are opportunities everywhere if you know where to look. And right now there is a shortage of property in Queensland and New South Wales. The chart in front of you circles on the right here showing you that population growth rate now in Queensland, which is this bottom bit what I'm just pointing at, is now exceeding that of New South Wales. This is phenomenal. For the first time for a long time, since 2009, Queensland and Brisbane in particularly is outgrowing New South Wales. This is from the national news. This is in 2012 where it said the housing shortage is worsening and it's worse in New South Wales, Queensland and the Northern Territories. And right down here I've circled, it's double the shortfall reported in 2008. This is very interesting because I want to show you the impact of reduction in interest rates on house prices. This is what's happened on 4 occasions since 1996 when interest rates have been cut 100 basis points. Well, right now they've been cut 175 basis points. Property is the most affordable in the last 60 years. So we're anticipating and already seeing in the last 3 months since we brought this to investors' attention, the property market is taking off. You need to be in the next growth area, not the last growth area. In Melbourne, there's an oversupply right now. A lot of properties coming onto the market being completed. 6,500 this year, 4,000 next year, and 4,000 the year after. So what we want to look at here is, and this is an independent research here pointing Real Estate Institute of Australia forecast. Brisbane, and here's Perth. Brisbane is predicted to grow 18.9%. and Perth 22.1% by 2015. This is from the government, so this is very, very conservative. That's roughly 6% per annum. In my analysis and the areas that we picked up, we're looking for regentrification, regenerating of a suburb very close to the CBD, and we're also looking at an area where rental vacancies are less than 0.7%. This is an independent report, and if we look down the bottom here, you can search for this. Matsuik Property Insights. They're an independent research company, and they have come up with Brisbane is the world's fastest growing city with a mature property market in terms of GDP. It is going to be the fastest growing city in the world till 2020. Whoa! Brisbane has got a strong population growth. In order to see property prices rise, you need to see population growth, you need to see employment growth. This city saw an increase of 21,000 people annually, but look what's going to happen to 2021. That's only 8 years, an additional 820,000 people. The population is going to go to 3 million, and most of those people are going to settle in the metropolitan area. Look at this. This is the employment statistics. It's the fastest growing city in Australia, now employing 1 million people. 46% of Queensland economy comes from this area. And there are 177 resource firms located in the city, making it the world's leading resource sector hub. 80% of Queensland's billion international student market, 2.2 billion of it goes to Brisbane. And here's a very good statistic: 670,000 additional jobs are forecast to form in southeast Queensland by 2031, and 443 of those are expected to be in the metropolitan area. It's billion dollar infrastructure projects in Brisbane. It's going to be a new world city. The new Queensland Children's Hospital is being complete by 2014, 1.3 billion. The underground railway network is already the largest underground railway network in Australia, 6.4 billion. They're even spending $3 billion in development of showgrounds and public grounds and public parks. The Cross City Railway project, $8 billion. This is going to be a really consumer-friendly travel destination. The Clement Tunnel, $3 billion. It's got the airport link, $4.8 billion. This is connecting this area, these suburbs, these inner city suburbs, to the airport, to underground, through the traffic, into the CBD. This is huge. And we haven't stopped yet. The Brisbane Infrastructure Plan, regional employment. This is going to be a smart and connected city. High density, public transport orientated living, and what they're aiming for, I believe, is the Melbourne mantra of the most livable city. 134 billion is going to be spent on transport, water, energy, telecoms, waste management, social infrastructure, green space, and all the key districts are going to be gentrified. There's going to be cafes, there's going to be bars, it's going to be really nice living. And hey presto, this is the clock you really want to look at. This is Brisbane, the next place to go. It's right at the bottom of the 6 o'clock, and it's just about to start that upswing. Perth's already started. These cycles are normally 7 to 10 years, so there's never been a better opportunity to get into Brisbane. This is the time to buy. This is again from the Financial Review. Home prices preparing for lift-off. Well, I can tell you now, they're already lifting off. Gone is the worry of prices falling. Soon it's going to be the fear of missing out. And this is one of the biggest indicators. This is since 2009. Properties, a lot of properties in Australia go to the auction. Boom. Can they sell at auction? Well, auction clearance rate, that means the number of sold on the day, was falling and falling until February 2012, when only 40% of any property going to auction was reaching the auction price and being sold. But as you can see now, we've got a breakout to the upside, and I'm a trend is your friend, man. We're already at 60, in fact we're over 60%. Property is clearing because interest rates are the cheapest they've been in 60 years. There's never been a more affordable time, and here we have. Affordability has improved dramatically with a fall in mortgage rates, the decline in house prices, and continued growth in household income. Do you know this? It's all down to affordability. If you're earning somewhere in the region of $60,000 to $70,000 per year in Australia, you can now get a mortgage of $500,000. This is bringing buying property into most people's range. And if you work for a mining company, the chances are, even if you drive in a water truck, you're going to be earning $150,000 a year. So you can borrow $1 million. So it's so much cheaper to buy than rent. So if you want to have details of how you can get involved in this property market, first of all, I'm thanking you, and I'm asking you to look below and fill in your details, and we will send you full disclosure of the areas we're looking at and how you can start to make positive cash flow from day one when you purchase. We're talking about you put your 20% in on the mortgage, we will help you with the finance, and you will outperform the bank from day one on positive cash flow on the money that you put in. So this is Graham Bibby now signing off. It took me 9 minutes to get there. I tried to do it in less than 5, but I couldn't. So anyway, thanks, and I look forward to hearing from you.